Moving on, US Treasury Secretary Hank Paulson has met in London with Britain's Chancellor Alistair Darling. Paulson says current economic conditions are not acceptable to the American people, and he remains optimistic that the US can weather the storm. Paulson also spoke about the relationship between Beijing and Washington.
We're close allies, and we've worked very closely together as we work through this financial markets turmoil. We've worked closely together on the policies to ensure or to promote market stability as we work through this period. We've worked closely together on the policy responses and on regulatory issues. I spent a fair amount of time on this trip talking about regulatory issues relating to the capital markets, because our countries have different regulatory systems, but very similar objectives, very similar approaches. We're dealing with some of the same issues, so this was a good time to talk through those issues.
That was Hank Paulson speaking there in London. Now, staying with that, banks in both Britain and the United States have suffered the impact of the global credit crunch in recent months, and both have needed government intervention. Paulson says the US Federal Reserve needs sweeping new powers that will make it easier to get information on financial institutions and also to intervene if deemed necessary.